Hey guys, Flo here. Today I have got a bit of a different video. I will be talking about if eSports should be considered a sport, like a legitimate sport. I quote, "The USCIS should recognize all esports as legitimate sports so international players can come to the US on P1 visas. The P1 visas are the visas that non-US residents use to get into the United States of America for tournaments or other sporty activities." I quote, "This petition arises from an ongoing situation regarding one of the best Super Smash Bros. Melee players in the world, William Leffen Hjertle. In 2015, Mr. Hjertle was deported from the United States because he was sponsored by an American company while using a tourist visa when he needed a work visa. After applying for a P1 visa, which is what professional athletes use to come to the US, he was denied due to Super Smash Bros. Melee not being recognized as a legitimate sport." And it continues. "Competitors in other esports, such as League of Legends, have been approved for P1 visas in order to travel to the US and compete. Given the precedent set with League of Legends, other esports should be considered legitimate sports in order to let players come and compete in the US." So, that is a petition on the official site of the White House of the United States. And if you are in favor of this petition, please go sign it. The URL will be linked down in the description. And basically, it needs to get 100,000 people that sign it. And before 29th of May of 2016. And that is exactly 24 days more. So right now, 50,000 people have already signed. So if you are in favor and want people like professional CSGO players or Mr. Hjertle to be able to compete, and if they are able to compete, the prize monies will go up, thus hiring the quality of games in general, because more and more players and people and spectators will watch the official pro matches and games, and therefore there will be more money going into these pro matches and the games in general, and therefore hiring the quality of the games in general. So please, if you are in favor, head down to the URL. It's got around 50,000 votes or signs or whatever you want to call it in around, I think, 5 or 6 days, which is really crazy. You can see how important this is to a lot of people. And also other websites, for example, debate.organization, they had a debate over it, and 70% of all people debating on there wanted it to be a sport, whereas the other 30%, their argument was only that, like, before you would go out and play soccer or basketball or something, and that you will actually physically use your body. Yes, that still is a sport, but there are two kinds of sports nowadays, because poker and chess, those are counted as professional sports. And they are not sports because you use your physicality, but you have to use your brain, and especially in CSGO and League of Legends, we see this a lot. Like CSGO, if you don't have a strategy, it's the same goes for League of Legends and Dota and that stuff. If you don't have a strategy, you're doomed. You can't play the game. So that's why I think that argument is invalid. But please make your own decision. Don't be fooled by some guy on the internet, and thank you for watching. Flo signing out.